What do skibbity boo, it's your boy Seanyb Gaming, and today we're going to be taking a look at Discordia in JOUST. Before we jump into it, if you'll allow me 30 seconds to plug the channel. My name is Seanyb Gaming, I love Smite, and I think there's a pretty large learning curve to Smite, so that's where I come in. I am here to help you learn Smite builds, Smite tactics, Smite gameplay, kind of the whole thing, whole shebang. So if that is something you're interested in and you want to see more Smite content, be sure to subscribe to the channel. If you like this video, or if you have any questions or want to see any particular god played, be sure to leave a comment down below and I'll be sure to get back to you. So for Discordia, I tried playing a couple rounds of Discordia Joust and kind of struggled. I did come to this build, which I had moderate success with. So I went ahead and finally posted a how to play Discordia. So in terms of the build, we are going to be getting the tier 2 version of the boots, and then we are going to be going into the tier 1 of Chronos' Pendent. This is going to allow us to, once we hit 700 gold, we're going to be able to back and buy the cooldown boots. So in terms of Discordia's abilities, her 1 shoots a line attack that then bounces and falls to the ground, splitting into 6 smaller projectiles. Her 2 applies a root if it hits 1 target. If it hits 2 targets, the enemies will start attacking each other. And then her 3 is a dash that, if you're standing in it, will reduce your cooldowns. Her passive is the player who's dealt the most player damage will receive additional power. And her ultimate, she shoots a golden apple forward that bounces off of walls, hitting the first god, it hits. And then exploding and traveling to the other gods within the area upon explosion. So right there we're able to tag 2 people with her 2, so they did some basic attacks that Neja is going to be able to get out. In terms of our team comp, we have Osiris and Achilles, so we have 2 really good frontlining gods on our team. And we're going against a reasonably balanced comp with Horace, Nox, and Neja. So we're going to want to level our 1 first. We do have enough gold to back and get the boots that we want. So we're going to clear red buff with our team. By getting red buff, that should give us an XP lead over the enemy team. So we are looking to kind of hang out in the back line. We don't really want to be front line. We want the enemy to be running away from our front line, and then we tag them with our abilities. So we're going to go ahead and back, pick up the shoes of the focus boots. Go ahead and buy some potions, and then we're going to head back to the lane.
You cannot kill that which is already dead.
I don't always hit speed buff, but since I saw Osiris going for it, thought I'd tag it with him so we could get the XP. Got 3 people pushing in lane. We're going to clear up the minion wave. It looks like they're going for some form of camp. I have terrible clear right now, so these basic attacks are taking forever, and I'm losing a decent amount of health. So there's really not much I can do to help this Osiris. I'm going to peel off into jungle, throw a root, and then just back up. Going to go ahead and go for our blue. And right here, I use my 3, and I'm standing in it. That way I can get reduced cooldowns on my 2 and 1. The 3 does not affect the cooldown of your ultimate, just your first and second ability. So Osiris is going in, makes a nice little easy dupe on Horace. We're able to get our combo off on Horace. If we ulted him, we might have been able to kill him, but I think Horace is probably a little tankier than most, so probably not, but there's a chance. So right there, I hit the root and I threw my ult. Unfortunately, I was a little late in casting my ult, so they were able to just back up and dodge it. Throw the line attack at the minion wave, back up, wait to get the advantage, and let's see if we can get any poke. Oh, we're going to go for a camp instead. That's definitely the smarter play in terms of trying to get a lead. So we pathed the kind of aggressive way back, which is fine because they're both weak and I have Achilles here. We're going to tag this wave. It looks like damage is up. So we're going to make our way to damage camp. Go ahead and take this. Use the 2. They start attacking each other. We're going to use the 1. Clean it up. So early game, I was not using my 3 with Discordia as much as I should have been. The way it works out is like you throw your 1, you throw your 2, then you can use your 3. So assuming you can use it safely, you use your 3, and then that reduces the cooldown of your 1 and 2, so you can use them again. Then you're in a weird cycle of your 3 is down and your 1 and 2 is down, so you have to wait for something to come off a cooldown. So it is a good escape to use your 3, but at the same time, you want to use it in lane pretty often to reduce the cooldown of your 1 and 2, and that's where all of your damage is, so you want to try to use them as much as possible. Right there I used the 3, and right here I'm just kind of dancing in the circle. You do get increased movement speed while standing in it, and you'll also reduce your cooldowns. Plus you're invisible to the enemy gods, so you can kind of really just hang out and do some dukes if you really feel comfortable with it. So Horace is making his way to the blue. I'm going to see if I can protect it. Throw my 1. Unfortunately, they were able to secure the blue buff. So we're going to go ahead and back. We have enough for Chronos' Pendant. Right here I was debating whether I should go Doom Orb or Chronos' Pendant, but Chronos' Pendant for the cooldown. Trying to get all my cooldowns online as early as possible. That way I can use my 3 as often as possible. They're still just kind of hanging out under tower. So I guess let's kind of review some of the characters in the game, since they're just hanging out under tower. That way, if you're new to the game, you might be able to get some more insight into the team comp. So starting with Horace, he has a knock up, and then he has a stun. He has a heal, 2 forms of dashes, and then his ultimate allows him to teleport his team somewhere. Nox has a 2-1 combo where she uses her 2, which is that circle on the ground, and then she uses her 1 to root you in the circle. She also has a dash that will allow her to dash through enemies and into an enemy god. Then she enters like a shadow form, hangs out inside of that god, and then can burst or detonate out of the god, dealing damage. And then she has an ult, which is a line attack, kind of looks like a Kamehameha wave, and she shoots that forward. Then Neja has a ring bounce that applies slow, a heal that also gives her a chance to do crit. She has a line attack that acts as a sash, where she'll leap forward towards you, stunning you. And then she has her ultimate where she launches you into the sky. We got beads for the Nox 2-1 combo. We do not want to get stuck in a damaging ability that also silences us. And we also got beads for the Neja ult. Trying to beat that if she ults us. So we have Horace coming into the jungle. He's a little weak, so we're going to wait for him to get stunned, and then we're going to throw our abilities. Neja is putting pressure on the tower, but I think we can get some picks here. I path around, and my team falls back, so I end up in this really awkward pathing. But we're going to miss R2. throw our 1. Able to get the ultimate off on the Nox.
Betray your brothers.
And they get out. That's super unfortunate, but Neja's here. She's super weak. Able to secure that kill. That gives me my first kill. Gonna keep cleaning up wave. We could be hitting mana, but we do have their Phoenix down, so I'm going to push with this Osiris. So Nox's damaging ability is on cooldown. Get some poke onto the Horace. Needs that. Don't want to get hit by Nox. It wouldn't have killed me, but it might have given the allure that their team could crash on me. Tag 2 people with the 2 there. Use the 1. Throw the ult. Miss the Nox. It's a little unfortunate. So that is the Neja ult. We are going to back it up. We're going to make our way to red buff. Hopefully Achilles will rotate over. Here's Neja. We're just going to back it up. We can't out-secure that. Going to throw our 1. We tag the Horace.
Be right back. Out of mana.
So now our cooldown is at 30%. We have an okay amount of power. We want to get Divine Ruin next. Anti-heal is just a great item. Horace has heals. Neja has heals. Since we have 30% less cooldown and Chronos Pendant is constantly reducing our cooldowns every 10 seconds, we want to be able to apply Divine Ruin with all of the abilities that we're going to be able to cast this game. It's not going to increase my power too much. It is going to increase it a little bit, but it's going to be applying that anti-heal. That's really what we're looking for on our first pickup. The way I kind of view this build is we're getting our cooldowns online, and then we're looking to get items that synchronize with low cooldowns. So items like Divine Ruin that apply anti-heal, that's really good across the span of the game. Then we have items like Soul Reaver that remove a max % health from the enemy team as you damage them with abilities. Then there is also Ethereal Staff that will allow you to siphon a portion of their health. All of these items kind of go really well with just being able to cast the ability, so the more often you can cast the ability. So right there, they're getting a little too close. I'm going to 3 away. I'm going to use my ult because my team looks like they need it. Going to throw my 2-1 combo. I do not have my 3, so I'm going to dash away. Going to 3 back in, try to get my cooldowns down. Going to use my 2, throw my 1. Got a little bit of damage on cooldown, so I'm peeling off. Don't want to use my 3 quite yet because they just got a kill and they might close onto me. So right there was a good Discordia fight. We did lose a teammate, but we were able to cast a lot of abilities, use our 3, reduce our cooldowns, throw the cooldowns, and then kind of zone away. So right there we were able to use our 2 and then 1 to secure the kill. Right now we're just going to sit back, kind of clean up the minion wave. We're really just watching out for the setup from Horace and the damage from Nox. So getting a little greedy, go for the 2-1 under tower. Gonna throw the ultimate. Nice, we make the connect with Nox. That makes us 3-0. We have all the kills on our team, which is kind of to be expected because we have 2 warriors on our team.
Bye.
Betray your brothers.
I do not want to fight with Neja right now. She has the ability to just straight kill me. I don't have the damage to really return it. It's gonna take me longer to kill her than it would for her to kill me. So keeping my space from now. The next item we're going to be going is the Soul Reaver. Since we have the 30% cooldown, we're going to be able to use our abilities to remove a percentage of their health each time we hit them with an ability. And we're going to be able to apply Divine Ruin, two really good things that you want to be applying a lot throughout the game. Gonna go ahead and pick up blue buff, make our way to lane, clean up the lane. Looks like they are in the jungle. We're gonna see if there's anything we can do. Does not look like it. Sash beads, and then she beads her ultimate, so she used her 3 and then ulted into me. Use the 2-1 combo to get some damage onto Horace and Seanyb.
Fight for my amusement. I don't like your death.
Unfortunately, I could not hit my 2. Back it up, clean up the minion wave. Let's see if we can get any poke onto them. Got a little bit of poke onto Nox. Gonna move back in, just tag up the minion wave, and then we're gonna go help with Demon. Nox is on us, or Seanyb's on us. So right now we're standing in the circle, trying to reduce our cooldowns and also dodge them. So I get ulted. Gonna sink as soon as I come back down. Good thing I did. Gonna dash out. Missed my 2. Got my ult off because I feel like I'm gonna die. And I die. So right there, I missed my 2. That could have bought me some more time when trying to deal damage to the Seanyb. I probably could have waned or pathed a little bit better instead of going to Bull and then back towards their Phoenix towards the end there. I could have gone towards Bull, cut back towards middle lane, and then gone to our tower. Could have routed a little bit better, but I wanted to see how the tussle went. Did not go that well. Did not do a whole lot of damage, but that is okay, because our team is about to get the Phoenix. So we got Soul Reaver online. That is a very big item.
What are you even doing?
And I believe Osiris is about to get the Phoenix. Very nice. Now we're going to go up there, see if there's anything we can do to help him. We got a 2-person hit with our 2. Gonna throw the ult. It makes a connection, but it's not enough to kill. So right there, we were able to do our 2-1 combo and get the kill. We got the kill off of the 6 smaller projectiles. If I would have hit the 2 there, that Nox would have been dead. I missed a lot of 2s this game. Normally you don't miss that much, but I feel like this team was just very good at dodging them. Able to secure the kill with the 1. We are pushing in. Right here we're trying to reduce our cooldowns. I don't think Horace can do a whole lot. Plus he's spending a decent amount of time just swiping, looking for me. Right there he does a lot. Okay, so Horace can do a lot, especially when he's got some minions to help apply some damage. So now Achilles is going to dance with him in the middle of lane while I respawn. So, looks like, excuse me, looks like we're going Rod of Tahuti, or as we like to call it on this channel, Rod of the Booty. The Rod of Tahuti provides a lot of power, decent amount of MP5, and it makes it to where you do 25% more damage to targets under 50% health. Maybe it's a lower percentage, but it's 25% bonus damage. And once you're below a certain health threshold, this hopefully our 2 will get them below that threshold, and then our 1 will be powerful enough to clean up the kill. We got 2 people high pressure. It's not really worth getting any jungle camps right now because our team is trying to fight. This is a pretty weird game because our two frontliners are built and leveled enough to where they can just dance in a 2v3 and not really worry about it too much. It's when I get here and I see all the people just charging straight for me that it gets me to turn around, use my 3. It did pull them out of their Phoenix a little bit. So right now we're just looking to dodge at this Neja. That is an ultimate down, so that is a very good little turn. Going to get the ult off just because I thought I might die. Hanging out in the back. Missed the 2, missed the 1. Hanging out in the circle to try to reduce the cooldowns. Looks like Horace is coming. Our team was able to get a pick onto Nox. We're gonna come around this back way, see if there's anything we can do to help. We hit the 2, but we just missed the 1.
Your team has destroyed a middle enemy Phoenix.
Missing all kinds of things, but got Horace to miss. So right here, we should be able to just close out and clean up the Titan. So we would go Rod of the Booty, Ethereal Staff, sell our boots, and go Spear of the Desolation for the full build. Get another kill to end the game. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. If you're looking for more content like that, please subscribe to the channel. Thank you for stopping by. Y'all have a great day. Bye-bye.